Hi, everyone. This is Heidi Watney. Welcome to the show.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the Cleveland Indians. Cleveland have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Shane Bieber gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
At the plate, Ramon Laureano. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. To third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second. The shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Settling in now, Marcus Semien, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the first pitch. Chopper to short, reined in, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And this is the kind of play that makes a manager go a little bit nuts. It's only the second batter of the entire game, and his defense is throwing the ball around already. I'm sure he's hoping that error isn't a sign of things to come.
Stepping in, number 19. He went deep in the contest last night. Set and the pitch.
No, that's the ball. 1-0.
Now the 1-0. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. That average for him up in the 360s now. 7 homers and 23 driven in. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Ball.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dio. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Runners are at second and third with one down. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And Santana able to stay with it here for out number 2.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
He's set. Here it comes. Chris Davis is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. One and 0 count. The pitch. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
1-2. Here it is. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Second and third, 2 away. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. A's strand a couple, and now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Jesus Luzardo gets the ball for Oakland in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Runs up and gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The pitch. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight, got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. Hernandez on at first, nobody out. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's through for a hit.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, Dero. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag, and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting the result.
Count now a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is with changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. Now the 0-1. Swinging a ground ball to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
Digging in, Carlos Santana. And the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. From the belt, kicks and deals. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I really believe this offense really needs their cleanup hitter to find his form. Over the last 10 games, he's driven in only 3 runs. That's not the kind of production you expect from a guy hitting in the middle of the order. He's had some opportunities. He just hasn't cashed in.
No balls and a strike to count. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Ramirez has a .280 batting average. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Indians forced to settle for 1. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. Cleveland's out in front, 1-0. Set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Mark Canha.
Mark Canha.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Matt Olson is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
1-0.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
2-0 to count.
Has a look, now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Santana arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Batting it.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And this team's lucky enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you could pretty much take the right-hand turn and go back to your dugout. Not only the routine ones, but the highlight reel ones as well.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in there. This is line to left. Santana makes the catch, and now they might be able to double him off at first.
Batting 9. The catcher, Austin Allen.
stepping in, Austin Allen. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Speared on the dive. It's there. He got him. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Domingo Santana. First delivery to him on the way. In there, strike one. Down and away, ball one.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Smoke toward third, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
Now in the box, Jordan Luplow. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch, curveball, swung out and missed. Strike one.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit high and deep out to left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Indians move in front now, 3-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
To the plate now, Roberto Perez. As he looked at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. 3-0 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting.
Ready now, Cesar Hernandez. Was plunked with the pitch in his first trip to the plate. Softly hit to short. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Stanford grad, so you know he's got the smarts and the baseball acumen to get it done out there. Big middle of the order bat, big time arm from right field as well.
Into the box now, Oscar Mercado. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. A base hit in his first trip. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. Line toward right center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, he was hoping that this outing would be better than his last, but it's not shaping up that way so far. He gave 5 runs his last time out, and he's already given up 4 here. Not the reset he was looking for.
Francisco Lindor comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Franmil Reyes will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. 4 runs here in this. Again, he sends it out of play.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
In there, a base hit.
Boy, Dero, he's not missing very many barrels so far in this one. That is back-to-back bullets and another base hit.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There was this banner that hung in the Texas Rangers clubhouse back in the day that said hit or get left behind. That's exactly what this offense is doing.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. And there are 2 away now. And a little surprising, perhaps, that he wouldn't try for 2 there, but instead he is able to at least cut down the lead runner at third. Here's the first pitch to him. Jose Ramirez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking the pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Yeah, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Gone! It's a grand slam! So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
Stepping in now, Jordan Luplow. And he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Fouled away. Luplow, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Big inning for them, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. We played 2 full. The Indians lead it 9-0. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, man, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together. Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Runner back safely. In now, Marcus Semien, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
At the plate, number 19, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. This year against right-handed pitching, number 19 is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
And he misses 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 13 for him on the year. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
3 runs already home here. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So now it's Mark Canha, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Left side. Ramirez is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Well, the A's put up a 3-spot here thanks to the 3-run home run. We play 2.5. It's the Indians 9 and the A's 3. And we're in the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats. And although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not defeated when they do.
Thank you, Heidi. Roberto Perez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. 2-2.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way.
0-2.
Struck him out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Fielder, number 35, Oscar Mercado.
Into the box, Oscar Mercado. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
High in the air into shallow left center. Davis is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe, but they lead it by a margin. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Sliced hard on the ground. Ramirez is there. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement. With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
1 out, nobody on. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Austin Allen is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Back to the top of the order now. Digging in now, Ramon Laureano. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. 3 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors for the Athletics so far. No dice on the knuckle curve that time. 3-1.
1 strike.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Center field. Mercado is there. 2 gone. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And up next, to Berkeley area native Marcus Simeon. From the belt, the pitch.
No, that's a ball. Too low.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball. 2 balls. 1 strike.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 10 for him on the year. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Standing in now, number 19. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The throw pulls him off the bag.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
To the plate now, Matt Chapman, as he hits one on a line to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the A's put up a 3 spot here thanks to the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Indians 9 and the A's 6. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this one will bounce into the wall. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's out number 1. So now Carlos Santana. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. Base is empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
And he fouls this one off. Fires is ready. Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
The next 1-2 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Lou Trevino will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. At the plate now, Domingo Santana. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. 1-1. Popped him up. Number 19 over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. We played 4 full. It's the Indians 10 and the A's 6. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Count even now at 1-1. And the pitch.
Ball.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Fouled away. All even at 2-2. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 9 on the year. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Adam Pletko, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Now, Mark Canha. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up. And he got him at first on a ball that was already into left field. That's a heck of a play to get the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Indians starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Kletko, 28 years old. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Matt Olson becomes the second out here in inning number 5. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Indians 10 and the A's 7. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jordan Luplow.
The right fielder, Jordan.
And now a pitch on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in now, Roberto Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Inside.
Trevino certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches.
Matty V, well, we're looking for velo. We're looking for velocity. That's what this guy is. But unfortunately, what comes with him is command and control tends to leave him at times. He can get a lot of swings and misses, a lot of strikeouts, but he can also walk a ton of guys.
Cesar Hernandez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is under it. Makes the catch, and Indians go down 1-2-3. They still lead it though, 10-7. Next up for the A's, Austin Allen. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, number 22.
Now at the plate, Ramon Laureano. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. hit pretty well out toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So now to the plate, Marcus Semien. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. But he'll ultimately decide against risking it as he hangs on at second base with 2 away now.
Number 19.
Stepping up now, number 19, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball well outside. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
7 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors for the Athletics so far. Ball 2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Oakland. Could have used a field goal. It's 10-7. Stepping into the box, Oscar Mercado. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
From the stretch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Number 19. Stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they open up a 4-run lead. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these 2 lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, Dero. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. We're through 6 full. The Tribe lead this one 11-7. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Chapman. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Chris Davis next to bat. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit high and deep out to left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. First offering on its way.
Ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A's are gone in order. Scoreboard operator got a break as the deficit holds at 11-7. Pick things up where we left off. Jose Ramirez, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Bounce it to the left side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Guido. He fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
J.B. Wendelken comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with one pitch.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
So coming to the plate, Jordan Luplow. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Wendelken, a 6'1" right-hander. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Indians fail to score. They're on top still, 11-7. Oliver Perez is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. New inning set to get underway, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Perez has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. Standing in, Stephen Piscotty hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First delivery to him on the way.
Got the ball.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
12, 1-2.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Three balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another full count pitch home. Skied into straightaway right. Luplow is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Striding in, Austin Allen. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
Fouled off. The 0-2 pitch. He just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away. Digging in, Ramon Laureano. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribbon.
1-0 the count. He's set, now the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Line drive to center field. Mercado will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The A's strand 1. Scoreboard operator got a break as the deficit holds at 11-7. Digging in once again, Roberto Perez, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The catcher, Roberto Perez.
He's set, and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 7.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This is in the air to left field. Davis is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 35, Oscar Mercado.
Now to the plate, Oscar Mercado. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Just a 4-pitch inning there as the Indians go down quietly. Dominic Leone comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Marcus Semien will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
At the plate, number 19, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Leone, once a member of the Cardinals organization, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Trouble averted here as this is tapped out in front of the mound. On to first, and now the A's are down to their final out.
Now back, first baseman, Matt Chapman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Chapman. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Back up the middle. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake, cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
An 11-7 final in this one. The Cleveland Indians jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Adam Plutko claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jesus Luzardo was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddled with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cleveland Indians, 11 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Athletics, 7 runs on 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game: 4 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Oakland A's and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball comes your way next. Mike Clevenger will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping in, Ramon Laureano. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Trying to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning Game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ramon Laureano is retired to kick off the inning. Into the box, Marcus Semien, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Past history with Mike Clevenger, he's 2 for 3. 0-1 count and the pitch.
1-1.
The very comfortable afternoon for baseball, 61 degrees our game time temperature. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And that will become out number 2. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the A's. Now the Tribe will get their shot, still scoreless. Sean Manaea gets the ball for Oakland in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
The pride and joy of Andrew High School and Gary, Indiana. Sean Manaea, he had the no-hitter against the Boston Red Sox. One of the tougher lefties who reminds me a lot of Sid Fernandez. Low 3/4 arm angle, mid to upper 90s fastball, good curveball. One of the top young left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
Jose Ramirez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And Dan Dero, these A's as they begin play here this afternoon. Come and try to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here. This team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to...
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone!
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. Popped him up. Simeon into shallow left. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. What's the key for a home win here tonight, Mark?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass-the-baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Francisco Lindor comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The average right at 280 coming in. 7 homers, 13 RBIs. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. High and deep to right. Piscotty is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Batting 4th, the designated hitter.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Changeup called strike 1.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. In comes Piscotty. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Indians are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up, and the Tribe are off to an early 1-0 lead. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman, batting 300 for the series, 3 for 10.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Clevenger has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake-bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Two and 0 the count to the A's left. Three and 0 now.
Down. Ball.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Fouled away. High chopper to third. Three-two pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Stepping up to the plate, Mark Canha, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Chapman on second. Davis at first with no outs. A ball and a strike.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that field because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
3-1 to him now.
3-1.
None out, runners at first and second. High in the air out to center field. Mercado has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
The first baseman.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 0-1 the count. Behind 0-2 now. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. So it's first and third with 2 away. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. From the belt, the pitch.
No, ball. 1-0.
Popped up, back behind second. Hernandez shading to his right, and that ends the inning. A's strand a couple. It remains 1-0. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch of the at-bat. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Reined in. And that's the first out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Carlos Santana, the American League's Silver Slugger Award winner at first base a season ago. And the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Bases are empty, one man out. That evens it up 1-1. Minaya, a 6'5" left-hander who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Here now the 2-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are two away now.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Oscar Mercado.
So digging in now, Oscar Mercado. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Here's the pitch.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Behind 0-2 now. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Oh, look at the dive. What an outstanding play to end the inning. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. So stepping in, Austin Allen. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. And right into the shift. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Marcus Semien. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Hernandez at second. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. Nothing doing there for the A's. They're down 1-0. bottom of the third now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Jordan Luplow.
The right fielder, Jordan Luplow.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's right there. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So one gone in the inning now, and it's time for a look at the standings in the AL West. You just see where the A's find themselves entering play here today. So one man gone for Cleveland here in the third. And up next, it'll be the catcher, Sandy Leon. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Grounded down the third baseline. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 1-2. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman,
Cesar Hernandez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Laureano is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Indians leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Coming to the plate now, number 19 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Hit hard to short. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Here's the first pitch to him. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping into the box, Chris Davis. He drew a walk his first time up. Here it comes. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A's are gone in order. They trail this one 1-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Franmil Reyes will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
So here's Tyler Naquin. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he falls behind 0-2. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
In now, Carlos Santana. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Piscotty is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for the Tribe, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. Mark Canha is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Hard hit toward the hole. Ramirez showing off his range. And the 5th inning out, 1 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Now at the plate, Matt Olson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
1 out, nobody on. One and 1 the count now. Pitch on the way. Outside, 2-1.
2-1's the count.
All even now, 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Stephen Piscotty stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Ball and a strike. Piscotty, a California-born ball player. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. fastball.
that's out.
Close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Hit hard, but foul. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1-2-3 go the A's. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. In now for Cleveland, Oscar Mercado. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, man. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Here it comes. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Laureano is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jordan Luplow.
At the plate, Jordan Luplow. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball left side. Chapman's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Cesar Hernandez is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Line to the right side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. And here's a ball hit in the air. Piscotty is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Indians forced to settle for 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Indians on top, 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Austin Allen will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. Now, they've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
The 1-0.
Ball.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Pitch on the way. Oh, I bet he'd like to have that swing back. It's 2-1 now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Count remains 2-2. The pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the sixth. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball. A runner at second, nobody out. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. Marcus Semien, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Ready for another shot now. Marcus Semien. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Luplow is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away. Riding in once again, number 19, and their runners at the corners now. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
0-2.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Into the box now, Matt Chapman. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have got him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Sent toward first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. No runs, a hit, 2 left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Indians 2 and the A's nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
To the plate now, Tyler Naquin, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And it's gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As the Indians continue to pull away, it's now 4-0.
You don't see this very often, of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
So now Carlos Santana. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Mike Fiers takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 50, Mike Fiers.
In now, Oscar Mercado. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. Ready once again, Jordan Luplow tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D-Roll. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, it took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Here it comes. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Leon finds it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting.
So now it's Mark Hanna. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
1-0.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
Naquin is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Robbie Grossman will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And this is up and in, ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. This is pulled into right. Luplow will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for Oakland. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Robbie Grossman will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Last half of the 7th here, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Jose Ramirez. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0.
A swing by Ramirez, and this one's soaring to right field. And gone! An absolute bomb. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Yeah, Matt, boy, what a different ballpark this place plays in Cleveland. That old Municipal, they called that the mistake by the lake. But Progressive Field, this is a tough ballpark to hit. We'll hit him out of D-Row.
You know, this...
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Into the box, Franmil Reyes, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Grossman is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now batting, Tyler Naquin, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Going back is the right fielder at the track. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's Carlos Santana now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fouled off. Fires into his motion, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side, and that will be a base hit here for Santana. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Austin Allen. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
No balls and 1 strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Luplow in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
The batter, number 10.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Hit out towards second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Now batter, number 19.
Stepping in now, number 19. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Luplow is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Oscar Mercado. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Grossman is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The right fielder, number 8.
Digging in and looking for more, Jordan Luplow. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
At the plate, Sandy Leon. And that's in there, base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. There's 1. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Fires pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Line drive base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Jake Diekman enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Indians forced to settle for 1. We've played 8 full. It's the Indians 9 and the A's nothing. Adam Simber comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Chapman, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Simber was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now back, designated hitter.
A's down to their final out now. And striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. He brings it in, and the Indians have taken the rubber match of this three-game set as this ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Cleveland Indians jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mike Clevenger earns his first win of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's